left side monitor and an under the camera monitor. And if you don't like any of that, you can put a monitor in the teleprompter. So the key is to maintain an illusion that I'm really looking back here. Go ahead and walk over to Ottawa, south of Lawrence. Talking to the viewer, here's the key thing that we have to worry about.
Why do you think it's important that student journalists get opportunities to come tour news stations like this?
I think there's a lot you can learn just by seeing everything in action. First of all, this is a business that's changing constantly, and I think even if you visited a station 5 years ago, the way we're doing things today would probably still reveal a big difference in how things are constantly changing. So I think that that's, a good thing. I think also that you can kind of see how people react and work together, where sometimes if you're not seeing the behind the scenes and what really goes on, you have a misimpression. I have students come and shadow me sometimes during the day, and I can tell by the questions they ask, sometimes they do have maybe a misrepresentation of the way the day goes and what we do all day and what we don't do during the day. So I can tell that, just by questions sometimes, that until you really get to see behind the scenes and see what we do and how it all comes together, you maybe don't understand. And I don't know if when you see it, it scares you or makes you more excited about it, but at least you know what you're getting into. Thanks for joining us at noon. I'm Kelly Eckerman. We do have breaking news right now.
If you had one piece of advice you would tell to journalism students, what would you say?
The main thing is, and you probably know this by now, but our skills, people see us talking all the time and they think talking is the big thing. As a journalist, it's the listening. You're only going to get the story straight if you listen, and so listening skills are way more important. I was a super quiet person growing up, and some of the people that I grew up with see what I do for a living and they're like, where did that come from? And it's because when I was a quiet person, I was still listening all the time. And that is one of the biggest skills as a journalist that you have to grasp, is that you need to be quiet and listen and get the story. Then it's time to talk. But and the other thing is that you just have to be super flexible, because it is an ever-changing business. The way we do things, the way we gather the information, the way we transmit the information, it's constantly changing. So you have to be super flexible. There is no point in your career in this business that you can say, got it all down, I know what I'm doing, because tomorrow it changes. So you just have to be super, super flexible.